You can see that this carpet has a lot of paint on it. The person that hired this company came out with two people that were in their 20s, early 20s, a couple of kids essentially, and they were truck mounted guys, and they were hired to not only clean the carpet but to remove the paint. And if you could see right there, it kind of looks like a not right there, maybe one of those dark looking spots is a delaminated spot, and I'll mark it out on the video. There's 3 of them, and they apparently put something on the carpet, maybe some sort of POG, maybe a floor stripper, I don't know, but they essentially almost burned a hole in the carpet, whatever they used. So that didn't go well, and they would alerted the lady that they couldn't get these stains out. Now, truth be told, that these stains are paint stains, and it takes elbow grease. There's not a machine. There's nothing that you can do but get on your hands and knees with a brush, a bone scraper, a razor, or whatever you're going to use, and essentially perform surgery on the carpet. You're going to have to scrape that out. Machine ain't going to clean that. So no matter what you have, so it just goes to show you it's not the machine, it's a technician. People always say, oh, well, the truck mounted guy, he's going to win every time, and that's just not the case. He doesn't know how to use his machine and what to use it for. So here we're using just a vacuum, pre-vacuum. Can never vacuum too much, and this is the first step in the process. So how we're going to treat these paint stains, this is extra, by the way. There's a number of different ways you can do it. I don't do it with a general cleaning, so that's an extra charge by quite a bit. It's a lot of labor, and I have to be honest with them. I could get it all out, but it could take me all day. So we got to let them know that we're going to get most of it out, but she understood that, and expectations were managed. And there we go with the first step in the cleaning. Now, this person was very disappointed that this carpet is about 30 years old. There is some damage there. There's a lot of paint there. So the first line of action, or the second line of action, is to pre-treat the stains. Now, I'm not going to get into what we used here, but I used strong solvent, and we're going to brush it in. To brush it in, you could use I had a little carpet brush I use, get on my hands and knees and just kind of work that into the fibers there, and work it in really good, right? And then I got a little razor and scraped some of the top of it off, what loosened up after I added the solvent. Let it dwell. I think I let it dwell for about 15 minutes. So since this carpet is old, we did go with a heavy pre-spray. We wanted this carpet to be very lubricated. And here's the spots there where the delamination occurred. I don't know, it could have been something. Usually you would use a high pH product. I don't know if they put some sort of stripper on there or what. Don't know what happened. The person that hired them don't know either, so she didn't see. Right here, going over with the hog's hair pad a little bit. So the carpet is very lubricated, and we're just going over, trying to create safe friction on the carpet fibers. So, and when I was doing this, I realized that this carpet's not vacuumed a whole lot. There's still a lot of old carpet fibers that's still in the carpet. Even though the carpet has a lot of wear, maybe it's a cheap vacuum that this person uses. This is an office, a home office, so I told them that this carpet needs to be replaced. It's about that time, and they're trying to get a few more years out of it, so that's what we're doing. So this is just a form of agitation, and could have went with the white pad, but I wanted something a little bit more aggressive. I avoided the spots where there was the burns or the delamination. These are all paint spots right here that I'm getting. A lot of paint. And so I kind of go back and forth. I'll like work on a spot and then get a brush and kind of brush it in a little bit. Just and trying to loosen up some of that paint. And we do loosen it up, and it does come out like really nice. And we use each side, both sides of the bonnet. It's a thick bonnet, so we're using thick microfiber bonnets, so we want to, just get as much moisture off those carpets as possible. We got the AC, down. It's about 68 degrees in here. The fans are on now. I just put them on. And see, it's all over. It's just paint's everywhere. The painters just got paint everywhere. Earlier you saw that they laid the paint can right on the carpet without putting a drop cloth over it or anything. So just all around, it's just been a mess. So we're doing that. In a little bit, we're gonna actually get the carpet rake out and work on the carpet. Just give it a good raking. I could see what's going on with the carpet fibers better. Plus I can get more of that dust and dander that's in the carpet. I could get it out. So when I, vacuum, there'll be that much more that I could vacuum up. Taking a look, see what's going on. And a little bit of paint left. We're gonna do some more absorbing, some more extraction, and then shortly we're going to right there where, as you can see, there's the carpet rake. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's called the grinding room. So we're just going over that, and this is going to allow us to see what's going on in the carpet more. And it's mainly for drying, but it's going to also be good for our cleaning. So we're going to open up the fibers more because they are pretty worn, and we're going to just then go over it again with the bonnet. So the same thing, we're going to be just going over it. As you can see, the carpet looks a lot better. It's getting there. We are using a VLM restorative techniques. Anybody can do this. It's just going to take time, so you need to charge for it. If you get to a job and there's paint everywhere, you tell them like it's going to cost extra, or you can't do it for what a general cleaning costs. It's just it doesn't come out with the cleaning is what I'm saying. It's more like a repair. Some people would, just do a patch job on this carpet, and that would work too, but it really just needs replacement. And there was those 3 spots that I was talking about. You could see the paint's virtually out. Spots, the stains, they're virtually out, and we're just giving the carpet a good comb for the post vacuum. And the post vacuum in most instances needs to be done. It's a very important step. It gets looked over sometimes, but on a job like this, you definitely want to do a good post vacuum. A lot of little fuzzies all over the carpet. Oh, and by the way, when the carpet dries, those delaminated spots, you'll hardly notice them. They only look bad right now because it's wet. When it dries, like the darkness of it will disappear. So whenever you see that happen, when you put your pre-spray down, that's not going to be permanent if you ever come across that. Once it dries, all those spots will lighten up. And they will be almost undetectable. If I have to come back here for another service, I'll videotape it and show you what I mean, but it'll be undetectable. It'll look like you can hardly tell. You have to really look for it. But carpets came out great. You can see paint spots, stains are gone. A lot of elbow grease. Didn't show the brush, but you can just use a